Okay. Should we just flip it? Yeah. Ooh, there we go. Can we move it like this? Yeah, there we go. Okay. I just remembered I could do this type of mode. Okay. So, last video was about me. I'm gonna fix the hat real quick. Yeah. So the last video was me talking about the Cougar, the car that I'm currently in. Now I'm gonna be talking about future stuff. So I'm currently 16. Currently. Kinda. In a week is my birthday, roughly. But so the Goober Gamg, we're all good friends. Like we're all pretty good friends. Um, it started out as we all went to middle school together, Ocean Alternative, I think. Yeah. But Afrotude and Mexican Jesus have been friends for a while. And then this school year, Mexican Jesus came to me and Afrotude's high school. Then we started biking around. At first, I didn't have a bike, so I rode Afrotude's mom's bike. That was very uncomfortable, like very uncomfortable. And then not Mexican Jesus would just skate around on a skateboard. It was fun, but we would have to slow down because skateboard can't go as fast as bike. Then I got my bike, so he rode the mom's bike, and yeah, that was fun. And then we started like, this is really fun. We should do this more often. So we keep biking and biking and biking and biking, getting ice cream every single time we biked, like every time. Or Starbucks. There's flies in here, and it's annoying me. Um, and then we all became really good friends. Like we're still really good friends. We'll always be good friends. And then I started like, so I wanted to go to Utah. I still kind of do. Afrotude wants to stay here in Cali, and Mexican Jesus, he's kind of neutral. I think. I don't know, but we were thinking Arizona because it's closer to California, so we could still like come back here. And like California, it's expensive for houses. Like I want to buy a house. I don't want to have to like um I don't want to pay rent. Like I don't want to do that. Cuz it's like why pay rent when you could just buy a house, pay it off and then you're good, I think. There might be one other thing. But like you could be good after that. And also come on, that'd be so awesome like the Goober Gamg in a house together. Can you imagine that? Can you imagine the fun and chaos? We'd all probably still be single because we're all living together. We'll probably have like 3 bedrooms or maybe, yeah, 3 bedroom, that'd work. Or separate rooms so none of us has to sleep on the couch or something. But yeah, we all like, dinner would, like, cooking would be interesting because, oh no, we know how to cook. We can cook. Never mind. But like, that'd be awesome. We would need a garage though because, me and Mexican Jesus, we like cars. What is going on? And then Afro to have has like his medieval room because he like well not medieval like I don't know he likes a lot of old things. He just likes old things in general. Okay, I'm gonna turn the wheel I think or not. Never mind. I don't want to mess with it. But he likes the Ford Model A. He likes an old Cadillac. I think he likes old cars, but he doesn't like cars that much like we do. He has swords. Yeah. Okay. We're gonna move this up here. I think. Yeah. But he has swords. He likes swords, guns, all that old stuff. I'm not into the old stuff that much. I like cars. Okay, that just sounded very weird, but it's true. I like cars. I hate the weather stripping. This is a good setting, by the way. The falling apart one. Yeah. I don't know what I was thinking. It is still gonna have a new setting, and we got floating rust because of spider webs. Yeah. But anyway, the Goober Gamg. I know I keep saying we'll be back and all that. It's just because like we don't really stop biking. So yeah, it's kind of interesting to try and video when we're not even like stop moving. I may buy myself a GoPro though and figure that out. Hopefully it's not too complicated. I'm sure I'll be able to figure it out. But I could just stick the GoPro on my helmet or bike or something. Buy my helmet so I can, like, when I move around, you guys move around too. I was trying to tape my phone to my helmet. No, that didn't end well. It stopped recording. I don't even know how long. So, I didn't get biking footage though. It stopped recording while I was taping it onto the helmet. But yeah, I'm gonna buy a GoPro maybe. Well, when this car's running, I'm gonna buy a lot of stuff like that. I'm gonna buy a yapping, as they call it. The giant stick. But and then the Goober Gamg, we bike around all over Santa Cruz. Heck, we biked to Aptos like twice. Once all the way to Mexican Jesus' house it was very, very long because Afritude was sick that day, and it wasn't hot, but it was just long. Because I was like, what if we biked all the way over there? Next thing you know, we end up in Aptos. It was worth it though. We surprised him because we didn't tell him, and we were just like standing over him while he was asleep. He was taking a nap. But yeah, I don't know. The Goober Gamg is just awesome. Best bros ever. No offense to other friends that could be watching this, but like, come on, biking all over Santa Cruz, having fun, just being kids. And I just love that. Like, I don't know. I even when we all have our cars running, like, I'd rather be biking because we could go more places easier and we won't be stuck in traffic. Because like we avoid traffic any way we can with bikes. Like we don't go through red lights. We don't. But yeah, it's just fun. Like, and also like I realized that we're all growing up very fast. Like we're all in our junior year of high school. I just thought of that. Like, I don't know, time flies. Like, I'm just gonna say that. Like, I remember, like, it was yesterday, like, riding in a Z01 Camaro on my, like, 8th birthday or whatever. And now I own my first car. Like, I don't know. It's just flying. And I already worked my first job last summer. Like, I don't know. Time is flying. I don't like it. Like, in a week or two, it's my birthday. I don't know. I don't know how I feel. It's just like a lot. But I want to grow up with the Goober Gamg, kind of. Like, I all want us to live in the same state, not California. Sorry, but no, because it's expensive to live here. This weather stripping's driving me crazy. Okay, whatever. It's just like, I don't know. I've thought about it, and like as I got older, like when I hit freshman year of high school, I was all over the place. Like, not traveling, but like moods and all that. Because it was tough. Because the transfer to middle school, like, since COVID happened, I didn't do a lot of middle school because I was in seventh grade was like nothing. Like, it was just Zoom meetings. I wrote like 6 paragraphs each week. You know, it was just like the same repetitive thing. I didn't learn. I learned, but at the same time, I didn't. Also, if you didn't know, this video is just going to be me yapping about like Goober Gamg in the future and all that. This thing is okay, but it's just like, I don't know. Time flies, and you just gotta. There's no. I don't know how to say it. There's no slowing down really, because you just can't slow down. What? Yeah, I don't know. If you can slow down time, uh, let me know. But it's just like, I don't know. Um, but before I started actually, well, no, while I was biking with the Goober Gamg, it was awesome. And then this part of the video is gonna get a little touchy, like a little, that's, well, maybe sad. I don't know. But then Halloween of 2024, something like happened. My best friend, not best friend, like human, but like my dog Luke. My dad got him when I was 6 months old, and when Luke was also 6 months old, so we had the same birthdays roughly. And he was there for me like every single day and all that. And it was just, and then the Halloween of 2024, like the Sunday before, like the week of Halloween, but the Sunday, it was just, or no, the Monday. I forgot when it actually started happening. Me and my dad were watching a movie, and then we heard barking from him, and we're like, oh, he's probably barking at a bird. Then the next morning we still heard it, but it got worse. And my dad got up fast, went out there, and he was stuck all night long. He was stuck between his gate and water bowl and wouldn't move. And I didn't know what to do. So every day I went out there, and he wouldn't eat, he wouldn't drink. My dad told me that we should put him down, but I just couldn't I couldn't think. I didn't think. And it was just hard for me because, I don't know, he was just everything to me. And then and I remember all my friends knew something was up because I didn't talk. I just sat. I did the schoolwork. I biked to school, did the schoolwork, biked home, and that was it. I didn't really talk to them or anything. Every now and then I would, but I didn't know what to do. And then the Monday after Halloween of 2024, he was fine that morning. Like, I pet him, and then I left. And then someone that knew about it, what was going on, because I somewhat told some people, they asked, is he still alive? And I said, yeah. Then when I got home, he wasn't. And I didn't know what to do except kind of finish digging the hole. Because my dad told me when you dig the hole, it kind of like closes off a chapter and helps you in a way. And it did. and I eventually got over it because I wrote a song about him. Maybe I'll sing that later, like tomorrow or the next day or whatever. But I wrote a song because that's how I dealt with the sadness, kind of. I wrote a song for him, and yeah, and then I got better. I started talking more and all that, and then um, and then after, I'd say, I can't remember. I think it was 2 weeks after he passed. Um, we had a cat. Yeah, we had. She was 11 years old. You guys know Chester, the orange tabby, fat cat. Those shorts. Well, she was his daughter. She was 11 years old, and she was awesome. Like, whenever I'd walk out there, like into the garage, and she'd be roaming around, she would like walk between my legs. Like, she'd go after one foot, then the other, and she was a good cat. And she killed rodents, like she killed rats and mice, and it was awesome. That sounds very gruesome, but when you live in the mountains, you want to get rid of all the mice. And then one weekend when I was checking up on her, um, I took really good care of her. I fed her every day, watered her every day, I pet her every day. I did everything every day for her. And one day, um, it was Saturday, because on the weekends I really spend time with her because you have two cats, one's not fixed, it can cause problems. So we had to separate the two. But one weekend after Luke passed away, like 2 weeks after, I was checking up on her, and she didn't go between my legs. Like, she didn't run on each foot. She was afraid of me, kind of. And she would still come up to me, but she was low to the ground. I was like, huh. Then the next day, on Sunday, when I let her out, same thing, but she wouldn't come up to me, like, at all. I would open the door for her to, roam around and all that. She wouldn't come up to me. I'm like, weird. And then when I was going to put her back in her room, because we had to separate the two cats again, my mom came in my room before I could go put her away, and my brother found out that she passed away. And I don't know what hurts most, watching a pet pass away, or your younger brother or younger sibling finding out first. And I didn't know what to do. And there's, I guess, a saying that goes, death comes in threes. I'm glad the third one hasn't really come up yet. And I don't know, I just didn't know what to do. And while I was digging her hole one day, like digging it all the way, I was trying to call my other cat over, Chester, so I could pet him, get comfort. 5 minutes later, a bobcat comes up, sits down, looks at me, and then goes into the trees. And I'm like, I gotta take a picture. Gone. I'm like, oh God, was that a sign or something? And I wrote a song about her too. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna write songs. Helps me. But I didn't know what to do. Because I remember the week that Luke was passing away. It was just, I was out there one day and my sister comes out, and I told her to go back in the house because I don't know how she would handle it. She started crying. I don't know how I felt about that, because I loved that dog and she did too. And yeah, it was just hard losing those two. Like, my life just kept going downhill. And then when I got this car, it went up again because I was happy. But I still feel that, like, hole, I guess you could say, in my heart because of the animals, because of Luke and Callie gone. Because it's hard. Every day I walk out there, I see Luke's pen empty. He's not there. He used to come out every morning. And then Callie not meowing. And it's just hard. But I still get through it. I still do everything. I still, yeah. But I've gotten over it, kind of. I mean, you never really get over it. Because, you know. But yeah. Yeah, that was me opening up a little. I don't know what else to say. Except just, I don't know. Enjoy time while it lasts, I guess. Enjoy animals or family members, whatever, while it lasts. Because you don't know when it could be the last day. And, yeah. What else? There probably not. Might be a video of the Goober Gamg on Friday. Maybe. Depending on what we do. What time is it? Okay. There might be a video of the Goober Gamg on Friday. It's graduation for us, but not for us, for like our friends. Because we're still juniors. But there might be a video because we're gonna bike on that day. Hopefully, pretty sure. But yeah, just enjoy your, like, I don't know. I remember my childhood. If you're, I don't know what to say. Just enjoy your time, I guess, with others, with yourself. You know, enjoy yourself. Enjoy time with others, like your family, friends, pets. Enjoy that time. Because you really never know when it could be the last. And it was just, yeah. I may sing those songs that I mentioned, the one that I wrote for Luke and Callie, the ones that I wrote for them. I may sing those, maybe. Yeah. I gotta write the lyrics down on paper so I could video it at the same time. So, yeah. Yeah. I will maybe make another video of my goals and what I want to do in my life. Actually, that'll be the next video. See you there.